HIZMET is a faith-inspired social movement that focuses on education, dialogue, and humanitarian relief. HIZMET began in Turkey as a grassroots community in the 1970s. Since then, HIZMET, which literally means service in English, has expanded globally into a wider social effort whose participants come from all walks of life. HIZMET'S core values: respect for humans and fundamental human rights. HIZMET participants believe that every human being has inherent value, and everyone should be treated with dignity. Every person is equal as a human being and before the law, and no one person is superior to anyone else. HIZMET participants uphold all human rights and freedoms expressed in the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Social justice and equal opportunity are requirements for equality among people. Respect for the rule of law. HIZMET participants respect the rule of law. They do not see anyone as above the law, and they act within the framework of protection of human dignity, universal legal principles, and the laws of their country of residence. They manage their organizations in a way to meet or exceed the transparency and accountability norms of their society. Peaceful and positive action. HIZMET is a peaceful movement. HIZMET participants reject using violence as a political tool. HIZMET participants prefer positive and constructive actions and reject hostility-driven and destructive actions. Empowerment of women. HIZMET participants are committed to the ideal that women are provided with equal opportunity and can contribute to all aspects of society without discrimination, and they strive to meet this ideal in all activities. Ethical action. HIZMET participants pay attention to both ethical norms and moral principles in their activities. They abide by fundamental ethical principles including honesty, trustworthiness, harmlessness, and fairness. They believe that legitimate and rightful goals should be obtained through legitimate and rightful means. Respect for diversity, pluralism. HIZMET participants see collective and individual diversity as richness, as long as they do not contradict fundamental human rights. They adopt an attitude necessary to avoid conflicts that stem from differences in sacred beliefs. Voluntary participation and altruism. For HIZMET volunteers, joining activities or leaving them is a person's individual choice. HIZMET participants contribute to projects that bring to life their values and benefit humanity through donations and volunteer work. Consultation and shared wisdom. HIZMET participants benefit from shared wisdom through discussions of different perspectives and opinions. Civic nature, independence. HIZMET is a civil society movement and acts independently. It is not an extension of a state or a political entity. HIZMET volunteers emphasize the internalization of democratic values, active citizenship, and community participation, and they respect every individual's political choices. They stand against turning religion into a political ideology or making religion a tool of politics. Civic engagement and contribution to society. HIZMET participants consider it a social responsibility to contribute to society and to help solve societal problems. They see themselves as part of the human family. They are sensitive toward humanity's problems and aim to serve humanity. Protecting the environment. HIZMET participants view our Earth, including all the ecosystems within it, as a trust that we must preserve for future generations, and they strive to protect the environment. Holistic view toward humanity and unity of the mind and the heart. Humans are both material and spiritual beings. Spiritual discipline should be pursued along with reason and scientific research so that their material and spiritual needs are met and they can flourish in both dimensions. HIZMET participants envision a society where people live in peace and harmony, where every human being is treated with dignity and their rights are protected, and where diversity is appreciated and dialogue is cherished among people of different religions and cultures.